Yes, hello, we're live. We're quite late, but we're gonna do a short stream. I'm gonna do some more Mass Effect. And let's go. Shotgun the sniper rifle.
Form up.
Oh boy. Instead of letting the field down, let's deal with the enemies.
I'm on it. You must die.
Or press sniper, you say? Don't get caught on the... Oh my god, I got caught in something. What just pierced through all my shields? Did I get caught on something, or did I get, like, ragdolled by something else? Bottomed into the floor, and then just all my shields got pierced. Okay. It's so hard to tell with this fucking game, man. Okay. Controls for this remain shit as hell. How hard do you think it would be to get, like, copy of the actual first Mass Effect, considered the Legendary Edition, to compare? I just get a... Oh. Oh, you can actually just straight up buy it on Steam. Okay. Well, it certainly wouldn't be inexpensive unless it's on sale, which it currently is not. Okay, let's try this again once my barrier's up. I tried not to get biotic before. I feel like I got... my character just went into cover on that, but you say I got biotic, which makes sense. It was hard to tell because my character just kind of crumpled into a ball. Which could have been me taking cover, or it could have been me getting bioticed. That was probably me getting biotic. This guy right here probably did it as I walked by. Or even was this guy? Different UI even. Green UI is what Mass Effect 2 use. Well, Sniper's done, so we're good. Force pushes are way stronger. I get Rackneed.
Let's head to that next base, Shepard. This is my kind of mission.
Because you know me, I can't help myself when I look at forums every now and then. Like, naturally, the consensus for an update like this is, oh, the game's way too easy compared to the original release, right? The AI is way dumber than it used to be, or something like that. So I am a little bit curious. What? Ooh, nice Omni tool. Mercenary armor. What is regarded as the easiest on Insanity? Oh, okay. Ooh, upgrade. Maybe I'll get one shot a little bit less. Also, I look a little bit cooler. I think I prefer like the texture of the other armor, but the red definitely looks nice. Sorry, what the Predator for? Like the big single unified piece with like the looks nicer than this, but red's pretty good. New Omni tool, the Logic Arrest tool, which I have actually. You tally the Logic Arrest tool then as well. Did I not end up picking her? Oh no, I did it with her. Her armor just doesn't look much different ever. I don't think the texture changes at all. It's just like the colors, or the pattern, I should say. Like, none of it ever really changes. That's fine. Infinite ammo and is it like an actual like encounter thing, or is it just the loot? I think you mentioned the loot before. Loot like being scaled or whatever. And there isn't infinite ammo in the other games? Okay. So they do end up going very similar to the way Carter went. I think you want more cover shooters. I do appreciate like the lack of having to pick up ammo and worry about ammo in this game. If the 2 and 3 have like ammo limitations, then it would probably make it even more important to just have abilities that you can throw out on cooldown. Oh, soldier gets some abilities? Interesting. That was going to consider that it's going to be even more important to have guns that are like, that's what I want to look for, that are high damage per shot. I hear the gear system a lot. Streamlining in a really, terrible like loss of way, or just like neat and different. A lot of times when things get revamped, it can get really dumbed down. What's what you have? Let's look at this one. That does give more value to the soldier, especially if like you can't carry ammo for every different weapon, or if every weapon has its own ammo, right? You know, and to a certain degree, I'm not sure if I'm... Oh, I guess I'll have to see when I get there. If I'd mind, like, classes having that extra bit of personality of being like, well, I only have a pistol because I'm this class. But, yeah. So different. The hell are those? Like Geth units? Those Geth things? It feels like they're doing research on Arachne, so it probably wouldn't be the Geth things in there.
Hold the line!
Okay, that guy was extra durable. Tally, can you, overload when you warp? Then sabotage, Tally. They are durable. Oh, I got biotic really hard last time. That's got me through my shield. Tally's fallen over and can't get up. It's the hardest to do Insanity on. Well, that'll be interesting. Do they have a sniper in here that just didn't show their face yet, or what's the deal? Also, everything that's in that room is pallet up. Are you the Geth zombies? You look different than the Geth zombies, but you do look like zombies nonetheless. Oh, hello. Alright, let's open up this room to these zombies. Thorian Creeper.
Time to get Kahoku some payback.
Use a challenge in fairness.
All targets down.
Oh god, Kahoku's just dead in here.
Shepard, over there. It's Admiral Kohoku.
I guess Cerberus found him after all.
You lead. I'll follow.
These bastards.
Let's get moving.
Chameleon tool and Phoenix heavy armor. That's not necessarily what I'm after here. Phoenix 5? Ooh. Even slightly more damage protection. Well, that's cute. Check the entire room for loot. Yep. You know it. Medical interface 5, connect stabilizer 5. Another medical interface. Currently using a 5 as well, right? Yeah. Doesn't mean I can't give one to our good friend Tally. Using a 4. Phoenix medium armor and a Unity amp. Unity 5 is not quite as good as I've got. Chameleon 5. Is also not what I was looking for, right? We just went over why the chameleon's bad. There's a lot of loot in this room. Phoenix, everything but armor for me. Need to rearrange these bars. I think it's fine, actually. What I need to do is add, like, well, it's not quite fine. I would like to get Tally's abilities in here. Or some more abilities. Honestly, I don't think I have the slots for it, though, because Unity, I'd like to have on 5, 6, and my gun. It's honestly fine the way it is. I just need to tell my team what to do. Or I could just let them use their abilities willy-nilly on their own. Maybe I just unlock their ability to when I first highlighted over it, it told me like what kind of abilities they would use, but I'm sure it's fine. Cluster. Oh, I found the location of the servers. Okay. Nephron and the Columbia system of the Voyager cluster. We only found 2 ore nodes. There's probably a little bit more going on this planet. Maybe? Let's head straight east and then do a little scan of the planet. Yeah, I need something from Rebecca. Now that we have checked that entire room for loot, let's check the entire planet for loot. You said something that might be a little bit telling about the other games, is that Mass Effect 1 doesn't really have a you must hurry for the story quest situation going on. Which might imply that the other 2 do have that kind of thing going on. Which could be a reason why some of the other ones are harder to, or the other 2 are harder to, or we're in this timer. The other 2 are harder, because you can't just like your time and power up or do other things. This game also benefits from having sections where you're just in the Mako, and the Mako is overpowered for some of them. Alright, we've been to the Thrash Probe. Other than going to like the very bottom right corner now, what you're gonna do, I guess. I think we're done here. There was that one planet that hid one node like up on a mountain in one of the very, like, in the very corner. so it could happen again. It's so bouncy. It did not happen again. Let's get out of here. We've got a Kahoku to avenge. Sorry, are we in the Voyager? Which cluster are we going to next? It is the Voyager. Columbia system of Voyager cluster. Ah, okay, I didn't see it initially. What's going on, Gromar? Medallion. Usually Electrice World. Careful mapping of the gravity field have proved that the planet core is entirely normal. Deposit of samarium. Alright, Neferon. Here we come. I'm gonna make Erdnot and Tally. I'll bring Caden. He's the same class as me though. He kind of lost the lottery by being the same class as me. Swing Ashley for a landing and get her geared up a little bit and skilled up. She has 37 points to spend. She'll regenerate a lot of health. She can use heavy armor now. Do I want her to use the sniper rifle or do I want her to use the assault rifle? Probably just focus more on her being tanky as well. I can get her general weapon damage. Actually, let's get you a nice assault rifle. Tsunami. Ooh. Tsunami and the Thunder. Sorry, team. I need to pull out my assault rifle real quick. Pair. I like the Raptor. I know I do. But it's honestly a case of, like... no matter how much I like it, the numbers are not going to be in its favor. I think I will take the Thunder. I'll prefer the Tsunami. It's got a high caliber barrel. We'll give her the kinetic stabilizer. I'll give her a combat scanner, because it seemed to work pretty well. I think that actually does impact me. I could be wrong. We'll see if it does or does not in the future. If I get myself jammed by something. Using armor piercing. Cryo rounds 5 just bypasses shields a little bit and makes the enemy have lower accuracy. That's kind of wild. For having no downside. Armor. Here's where the thing comes to play. 46 on the Gladiator. Good lord. I'm gonna give her a blade of 5 or even more. Hold on. What's Erdnot got going on right now? He's only a blade of 4. Sorry, actually, he gets the blade of 5. He is the mainstay. But you can have a blade of... She looks awesome. Not sure if I should stick to using pistol only to prepare myself for the next game or enjoy all of their weapon variety while I can. I mean, there's been plenty of good reasons to use physical only, which is that I do have significant damage buffs for it. So you move the window, I forgot to do that. If I look down enough, I can escape the window. Underground facility, an anomaly, and some debris. Come on, Michael, you can do it. Oh boy. We're going down. I'm not sure I'm going to do a loop around this planet to search for all the minerals I can, because holy crap. Might take an age. I can only pray I don't have to deal with a thresher in this terrain. Use response. One of the answers to the description, like one is clear how I can position this relic. Ramming speed! Oh my god! He's gone. He's fucking gone. I think he died too from that. It actually just killed him. Yeah, he's gone. Oh my god. You just Team Rocketed right the hell out of there. Oh, what should have happened to Team Rocket every time that happened, he just died. We're the good guys. I need to be able to drive the Mako over here. I'm curious. Actually has less health than Rex. Actually doesn't have barrier like Rex does. I think she has more damage reduction though. Extraordinary needs 5.5 health a second, and she gets up to 20. No, he gets to 20, and he goes 5.5. So he is just tankier than her. I think her armor is strictly better right now, though. 46 versus his 38. So she is tankier than he is. In terms of, like, damage reduction, but he is tankier in terms of what he can actually endure. Oh, fuck. Snipers? How many snipers?
Shields disabled.
Oh boy. Something got me right through my shields.
To me!
These commandos are tough. Like, they take such a beating and they keep going. Keep him pinned down, team. Ashley, where are you?
Can't get an angle.
Get in there, Ashley.
Talking quiet. Target in sight.
On that sniper.
Lock shields!
Shield disabled. Can't see him.
You must die.
Target online.
God, I can't hit for shit.
Can't see him.
This would be the place to have like a burst or a snipe or a shotgun. First pistol or a shotgun of some kind. So it's still another sniper out there. I think.
I will destroy you.
Ashley, get over there.
Look out!
Shit.
Shield down.
snipers you got in here?
Oh!
To me!
Area secure.
What the heck was that sound? Enough to be spooky, yeah. Ashley is a pretty good just like run in there and tank. I think I do like having 2 soldiers to cover me. Send in ahead of me. That's the objective, then clearly I must explore all these rooms. Incendiary shredder rounds. A katana? Level up, you say? I forget already what I was... I need to level my barrier. I need to level up my electronic. Because of my Bastion training, I want to get 1 point in Bastion. I definitely need to get a point in barrier. I was going to go for stasis as well because of that Bastion training, so I do need to grab that. I think electronics for my shield capacity. Shield strength and duration by 25%, and then the barrier regenerates shield as well is really good. That final level that makes enemies in stasis able to be damaged sounds insane. Be able to put someone in timeout for like 12 seconds, and the whole time they're in timeout you can just wail on them sounds really, really dumb. I might even like forgo getting the 6. I'll max up my electronics as well. I'll max it. So give her master overkill. Give her more assault training. Or not, we'll also get some fitness and some more damage on shotguns. Stasis duration does go up. It does. It gets really high. It's insane how high it gets. 21. There's got to be like a thing where like certain enemies are resistant to it and like they don't get stasis for that long. But even if it's like a quarter of 21 seconds, right? That's still like 5 whole seconds of a guy being out of combat and being completely like you're able to wail on him. Kessler 5. Kessler's not one that I like, right? The Stiletto 5 is tempting. I like the Stiletto. I think I'm on a Stiletto 4 right now. I definitely will have to eventually sell stuff or on high explosive 4. I'll eventually have to either sell or break some stuff down, you know. On a 4. I could be on the 5, the Stiletto 5. I'm starting to appreciate the concept of a burst pistol, though. Like the Raiko, I think is a burst pistol. I'm like, when I miss an enemy, it can be useful to like be able to drag across their body. Never self turn into gel. I'll keep your advice in mind. Kessler 5. Kadar does not provide very good guidance. I do like the rate of fire on this thing. The Stiletto still kind of has just like that raw power at the edge going for it. It's just like once the enemy starts moving, I'm completely useless. Which is a small problem. Accuracy. Make repairs after all, and skip hacking. As much as I dislike the hacking game, the fact that there is no like, oh well, you failed, no, you can never do it again, you just have to try again, does help mitigate my distaste for it. The Stiletto 5. I don't mind the game conceptually, but like some of the responsiveness to it just isn't great. Striker 6, Avenger 6. The Striker. Actually, I like the Striker in terms of fire. It's just really bad number-wise. So isn't like the Striker like the full auto pistol? No, it's a burst fire. Controls pretty well, but it overheats way too easily. I think the Stiletto, just for that raw damage per shot, is probably going to continue to win out. Like, its DPS is the highest, and it also has the lowest rate of fire, which means it hits really, really hard as far as pistols go. At least that's the way it should work. I guess I don't technically know that. Phoenix 5 is not as good as Mercenary 5. Anything else in this room? There's an Erdnot Rex in the room that I can interact with.
Ready.
Let's get moving.
Push buttons and alarm chimes. The optional database flashing so quickly you copy as many files as you can to your heart's internal computer. No matter why the computer shuts down, the files are sure to be encrypted, but you got time to crack them. Maybe you can threaten the galaxy. We got some crime lords we can go eliminate now. Don't worry though, I mean, hacking leaves you locked out. Oh no. Why is there still a marker on the map here? Boop. I guess that goes in line with, like, limiting your resources further and making the game harder. That is probably the goal of, like, giving you ammo on your guns instead of just like, oh, here's a heat sink and you have to cool down. parked in the wrong place, apparently. Oh boy. Let's get to the debris at least. Map still suggests I have business here, but still these things play sync no heat. Oh. So like you have a meter that builds up and then you have to manually flush it with the heatsink thing and then that is weird. Pure ammo. Oh, it's a pure ammo counter. That's weird. Like, to me, to a certain degree, it would make sense that you would eventually have to reload your gun with ammo, because, like, no matter how small the amount of material you're using per shot, based on your, like, crazy magic space gun, if it is using material, it's still using material, right? Given the way the technology is described. A grain of sand. Well, yeah, but have you seen how willy-nilly I shoot? Like, different weapons use different sizes for different things. There is some more here. Change ownership. That makes sense too. Some beryllium. You can scan a bit more of the planet, I suppose. I don't think I need to go too far to the north. Maybe I should go west. No. This planet sucks. It's fun, but it's, my goal is to scan and move on. It's not going to go very well. There is definitely more up here. Oh no, I angled too hard. Go, please. Who thinks it's fun? Oh yeah, no, they're probably all kinds of horribly injured. This is parked on level terrain. Platinum. I'll probably be doing all kinds of save scumming in Mass Effect 2 if you get locked out on hacking minigames. If it's like the same, like, oh, the moment you open the interface, you have 15 seconds. go. That's just not gonna be a lot of fun. If after a failed hack I'm allowed to use Omni Gel to like make up for having failed the hack, then maybe not, but I don't know. Okay, so there's no Mako at all in 2 and 3, eh? Part of me will miss it, and part of me will think, well, maybe it's for the best. Get a different vehicle there. So we're good on the ores within this side of the planet. I'm not even near where I thought I was. Okay, okay. Well... straight south. By straight south, I mean slightly southeast, so I get cover more of my radar. Yeah, I would like to be more durable, but I'm not sure if I will try to go soldier in like, the next game if it is indeed, you know, ammo limited like that. I mean, soldier can always just run up and smack things, right? All your incredible durability. I don't know if, like, soldier's gonna have that health regen thing going on in the next game or not. I'll have to take a look at, like, I might even, like, just at the start of the game, like, look at all the skill trees they have. I don't think they do. That would go in line with adding things like ammo. Just not having health regen be a thing. Alright. Go a little bit further, then we'll head back to the ship. Like Vanguard. Shotgun pistol. Biotic charge. Biotic charge? Sounds like you breathe yourself in biotic energy and you run into a dude. I'll take the class that has the biotic shield or the kinetic shield in the pistol. That lets me run up at people like Cherub from Chimera Squad and just bash them over the head with it. And throw yourself at them. That sounds even better. Alright, I don't see any more rocks anywhere. Let's just leave. It's probably something else on the planet I missed, but... Let's go to Hanandis. Gemini Sigma or Hades Gamma.
Transmission coming in, Commander.
Uh-oh.
I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
That's treason.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. No secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you gonna do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something.
Oh
from us.
no. Well, I made the wrong choice. But that's the choice we made. Hades Gamma, I guess. This. Back to Homing Mass Effect 4. Oh boy. I mean, the Shadow Broker is such a like a big ominous thing in this setting that like it feels like there's gonna inevitably be another mission where like we actually interact with them. They're like, oh well, we can help you here, but we're not going to. Or you know, there's an interaction where it's clear that they would have helped me if I had gone along with them. For what? Not handing off information on reviving the Arachne to some ominous force? Lithium. That's our target. Titanium on the nearby moon. Jar. There we go. The Leviathan of Dis, the paired corpse of a genetically engineered living starship. And the bottom of a crater by Batarian survey team and SPB nearly a billion years old. It disappeared after a visit by Batarian dreadnought 20 years ago. So the Batarians have steadfastly denied that the Leviathan existed at all more vociferously when shown recordings of the corpse made by Solarian researchers. Batarians. It's just a moral choice. That's the atmospheric carbon dioxide and methane. An average level of mineral wealth. Valuable hardly worth the Russian expanse. Merida Industria, a small Mexican company, working to make rich for the first extra solar mining venture, had to file for bankruptcy protection. It's revealed that the Batarian crew had deliberately falsified their surveys, hoping it would encourage human rivals to invest in a costly boondoggle. While unethical, this was not technically illegal. The Batarian government disavowed the personal actions of a few misguided patriots. The planet is still littered with abandoned mine. It's temporary meeting places for criminals. And Batarians have a really bad history. I'm liking bringing Ashley along, but we're gonna keep things shifting a bunch. I don't know if I can bring Kate though. I'll bring Caden for one. Then probably Garrus next time. Cycle. So he's been sitting out on the ship. Not able to do much. Let's increase his shield capacity and give him his Master Overload. And Master Sabotage. Doesn't need to go into medicine or first aid at all. Might have him. I'm gonna definitely give him more barrier to, you know, help him along. But I don't know if I'll grab stasis just to have like one level of it. Might give him more power on his throw and give him lift. A little bit more for the defense there. And advanced throw. Let him wear the Gladiator. I'm gonna say not the Guardian, the Predator for probably Lihara. Let him wear the Gladiator one though. Give him a medical interface 4. Give him a stiletto as well. Split of 4. Some polonium rounds. Combat scanner. That's not too bumpy. Shouldn't be too much of a chore to scan around on after I'm done with the main objective. Though it is awfully white. Like, it's kind of hurting my eyes to look at the screen. I'm gonna go down there, I'm gonna do some ramming. Grabbing speed! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Mako, get up. Is the joke worth the... I'm gonna send this guy fucking flying. It's gonna happen. You're getting team rocketed, buddy. He's standing in the perfect spot. We gotta make another pass. Whoa, he... Okay. Oh. Never mind. Just hit him with the big tire. They have their own Mako. Splat. What else do we have going on this planet? A crashed escape pod and an anomaly. Looking at a thresher here, what's the deal here? I should definitely grab the ore, because that doesn't show up on the map. It's not Mako. Yeah, that's not Mako. Mako is like a specific thing, but you know, what's the equivalent I'm thinking of? Or obviously, like, every square is a rectangle, not every rectangle. Square. That's not even really that close. Kleenex versus what a tissue is, you know. A facial tissue. So everything that's Mako shaped is a Mako. Right here soon. Maybe one pistol. Maybe.
Kill them all!
Caden, what the hell? This one's rough. What the hell? There we go. Oh. That one's rough. Like, if they change the minigame to Mass Effect 2, like anytime, like the timer starts once I begin my first intrusion, then I could maybe, you know, stomach it. But if it's that and it locks me out, then I'm gonna have some harsh words about it. It's not improved in any way. I'm guessing that, like, what I'm experiencing is the improved version that, like, they've kind of standardized across the games. It's like, nah. I'll get to experience it when I get to experience it. This is a Geth trap. Wait, but no sign of any survivors. Footprints moving away from it, but no sign of any survivors. Eh. Mummified Solarian. Oof. Okay, well, we didn't take me as much damage as I expected from taking a nose plant, but my attempt to jump over that was ill-conceived and ill-executed on top of it. Alright, team. Let's go. Ah, a different interior than the usual. Changing things up a little, are we? Straight into combat. Rex, you're gonna have to take point here, bud. Rex, where are you? Do me a lift here. Rex, where are you? Rex, get your fat ass in here. Sorry, that's like you. Rex, get your fat ass in here. Caden, you're fine. Caden, we're gonna have to fall into cover here, buddy. Rex, seriously, what's the hold up, bud?
I'm a little busy here.
What? Rex, move. Alright, Rex. I'm seriously considering bringing Ashley over here for this. Come on, Rex. There we go. There we go, buddy. All right. Entirely his fault.
Over there!
Ow. Prime boss? Okay, that's a problem. Rex is keeping them busy over there. Good job, Rex.
Cameras online. Now I'm ready.
I will destroy you!
Go, go, go! Shields down. Enemy is everywhere!
He's everywhere. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I can actually use this.
Go, go, go!
Rex, I need you up here, buddy. I didn't tell you to come up, so it's on me entirely, but... You guys had quite an operation going. Let's all go and change one down, one more to go. Well, he died in what looked like a very painful manner.
Just the way
Regroup.
I like 'em.
First one was on Rex. Second one was on me. But he did a good job in the by holding that position where I told him to hold. He just kind of got around. Not a lot of loot in this room. Here's the room stuff. Master 5 Scimitar. Naginata 6. Devlon Sniper. This one's awful. Not seeing any other loot around here. Definitely want to scan more of this planet. Start off by heading straight north, I guess. There's gotta be more stuff on this planet. think just how incredibly durable something like the soldier class enemies are really is making me tempted to do a soldier on one of these games. You know, this planet really doesn't have a lot going on it. Or... it's... no, if it was concentrated in the center there, I'd probably see it by now, right? It is possible that, like, by searching the wings like this, I am missing, like, a cluster of things in the center of the map, but... also using my eyes in the terrain as much as I probably should be. I'm mostly just looking at that radar. And what is immediately in front of me, making me bounce around instead of what's in the distance and around me. That space button, that space bar, like, just boost from beneath, is oftentimes just completely a bad call. Did find another bit of ore out here. What am I looking at? Beryllium. A bit further north in case, you know, sometimes they do things like that. I can just hold the button down, it will just reuse the booster whenever it's available. Okay. Although, for the sake of a coherent driving experience, I probably should just, you know, not do that. They were down here. We can at least land on the other planet. Gemini this system of the Hades Gamma. On system of Gemini Sigma. It's always like the second or third from the planet. Light metal. It would be Mavigon. It's Mavigon. Level 2 Cold Hazard. Read Sheriff's ratings. Do the knockouts right. Let's go land on this planet. Bring Rex and Garrus. Garrus hasn't seen combat in a while. And then we'll probably bring Liara on the next one. Garrus, Turian Agent. Assault and sniper rifles, eh? No, we'll give him sniper rifles. He'll be our sniper guy. We will give him medium armor, though. In fact, we'll go all the way to the end. We do like our teammates not dying. First aid is how he unlocks electronics, which will give him more shield capacity. You want him to have some assault training, though. Probably get him sabotage, advanced sabotage the next level, just to have that. Garrus. You're wearing Agent 1 from Aldrin Labs. Phoenix 6 is probably the best we're gonna have for you, isn't it? It's very cute. You don't have health regen despite being a soldier type or soldier type class. So we're gonna have to give you a medical interface. Your fork, and we're saving the highest for. We're gonna give you. Well, first of all, I need to give myself the best sniper I can, which is currently the Equalizer 4 from Heliot. Actually is the Equalizer 4. Or the Equalizer 5, because it's just better in every way. Garrus can take Naginata, I guess. More damage. At the cost of accuracy? That's weird. Maybe I don't do that. This thing can't use the, or maybe it can, I just don't have one. I was gonna say it can't use more damage, but it can use more damage. Well, lower his accuracy. Wait, no, it doesn't lower its accuracy. It lowers the enemy's accuracy. Has no downside to the weapon itself. There you go. Target. So a soldier using trader? True. Well, I mean, when I say soldier, he's got like the red class, you know? He's a combat class. He's part, wasn't he a blue meter? But he has a lot of tech skills. Yeah, he's tech soldier hybrid. Tech combat. I say soldier, but yeah, you're right. Combat's probably more accurate. Yeah, makes sense. Which reminds me that I'm gonna have to prepare for Dragon's Dogma 2 DLC, Neo 3 DLC is coming soon as well. They teased that a little bit. I don't know, I didn't share it with you, did I? Because Casher shared it with me, but have you seen anything about the Neo 3 DLC? Do you want to know anything about the Neo 3 DLC? Because, oh boy. Beat the base game. The big thing that's got me excited is I didn't really follow and pay attention to the plot of the DLC from the trailer, but the gameplay stuff is interesting. The gameplay implications. It's kind of maddening at the same time. It's one of those things where like, oh man, I'm excited, but also like, devs, what were you doing? Why is this something we didn't get elsewhere for various reasons?
Just lead the way.
Garrus, I'm not looking to talk to him, I'm looking into the Mako. Or I freeze. The big thing I'm hoping for is that like their performance fixes for it make a difference, because a lot of people have a lot of problems with Neo 3. The only thing that really damped my enjoyment of it was the performance. Not saying that the other people's concerns are not legitimate, because they definitely are, but I was able to largely ignore them, except for the performance. Wait for more Billy thoughts to Trickster. Oh yeah, they're at. I think that's not even like necessarily part of the DLC, aren't they? Like, did they already add that, or is that something they're adding in one of the updates coming up, where we're just gonna have more slots for skills? That was a big thing in DD2 that was pretty bad. Adding soon. Because like Trickster was playable, but being able to access more tools is just going to be more fun for all classes, and Trickster's probably one of the ones that's going to benefit from it the most. They have pulled... Okay, this base is clearly just straight up at the top, and I'm going to have to roll up on it from like a really bad angle, and you know, I can appreciate that. That's kind of clever. Maybe I should say the same regards to Billy's thoughts. No. I mean, it shouldn't get any more than anyone else, but I think everyone would like to have more ability slots. I can see why you might say that. Oh boy. I like their base positioning here. Can I save while I'm in the vehicle? Yeah, it's multiple classes one. Like, obviously it shouldn't get any more than anyone else, but like... The class already kind of suffered from like, only being able to equip like as many skills as anyone else. Rage circle as well, that's okay. Yeah, I can see that. Not adding like infinite many more slots, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some food. So that's gonna be it for me for today. Thanks for watching, hanging out. Hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good day, evening, or night, whichever it is for you. Bye for now.